this seems to have caught you guys, and I should say the women who believe in reproductive rights, off guard and have found you a little off balance.
Oh, it definitely caught me off guard. On Saturday morning, I started getting calls and emails and texts saying, you know, that there's a deal that's been cut, and it's a terrible, disastrous deal. The Stupak-Pitts Amendment, in fact, I believe, essentially overrules Roe v. Wade. That's the intention of the Catholic bishops who pushed it. That I believe is the intention of Mr. Stupak and Mr. Pitts, who offered it, and it is an outrage. And we are doing everything to be sure that it does not get into the Senate bill, that it does not survive the reconciliation process, because that's not a health bill. It's not acceptable to change health care for America while sending women off into the back alleys to die.
Terry, two things have come up over the last couple of days that have really sort of fascinated me, and that is people describing the House of Representatives as no longer being pro-choice, that is quietly pro-life, and perhaps even in the Senate. Now, I happen to think that abortion is one of the most divisive issues, and you can't necessarily get one person from one side to the other side. But I also think most of life is quite gray, and we think we have adamant solutions to things until they happen to our mothers or our children, and we can find ourselves changing our minds when it becomes our family. Nonetheless, this is a chip. It is an erosion. It is a very slippery slope. Seems to me the women of our ages have a hard time saying to the women who are 18, 28, 38 that you have a stake here. And I'm not so sure young women get that.
Oh, if you listen to the young women that are calling me and that are organizing rallies all around the country, even as we speak, I don't think that that's really correct.
Really?
Absolutely. Young women are galvanized around this, especially the young women who are able to hear the truth. There are people out there who are saying that the Stupak-Pitts Amendment is no different from the status quo. Nothing could be farther from the truth. And when the young women learn the truth, they are outraged, just as the women my age are outraged.
This is going to be a Pollyanna-ish statement. The Catholic bishops appearing and having a political voice seems to be a most fundamental violation of church and state.
You know, that's the first thing that I said. I don't know where the Internal Revenue Service is, but I hope they're paying attention.
Me too. And I want to just sort of say goodbye to you by pointing out that Stupak and Henry Hyde, the two amendments that restrict a woman's right to choose, are both white men telling women about reproduction. So on that happy note, I will bid you a good day, and thanks for spending time with me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.